Okay. Ne može, slađe ona pauza ispred, pa nikako da se uđe, ali dobro, lagano se popunjava sala. Vreme je da nastavimo nakon ovog kratkog predaha. Podsjetit ću vas da imamo, jel tako, i Polaris halu, tamo će upravo početi predavanje Creativity Driven by Performance, a mi ćemo ovde nakon ove pauze da nastavimo sa programom uz našeg narodnog gosta. U pitanju je predavač Tina Vidergar, šef integrisane komunikacije iz SAP-a, koja će vam pomoći da bolje razumete kupce, a da vašu digitalnu marketing strategiju prilagodite baš tome. U predavanju pod nazivom The Ultimate Customer Experience, Finding the Balance Between People and Technology. Ja vas još jednom podsjećam da sva pitanja za naše goste i predavače postavite putem slajdo aplikacije ili sajta, hashtag Digital Day 2019. Dakle, na kraju svakog predavanja imamo po 5 minuta za vaše pitanje. Dakle, ne zaboravite na slajdo. Idemo prvo na jedan kratak najavni film, a zatim Tina Vidergar. Uživajte. Baš tome, u predavanju pod nazivom The Ultimate Customer Experience, Finding the Balance Between People and Technology. Ja vas još jednom podsjećam da sva pitanja za naše goste i predavače postavite putem slajdo aplikacije ili sajta, hashtag Digital Day 2019. Dakle, na kraju svakog predavanja imamo po 5 minuta za vaše pitanje. Dakle, ne zaboravite na slajdo. Idemo prvo na jedan kratak najavni.
Dobar dan. Kako se osjećate? Evo, baš super. Ne znam dovoljno srpski da bi mogla ovo nastaviti u ovom jeziku, tako I'm switching to English for the next few minutes, but then when we chat outside we can go back to English. I would like to tell you a story. A story about my experience. It's a recent one, from yesterday, actually. I had a very important day yesterday. I was supposed to meet my new boss in Prague, Czech Republic. So I planned the whole thing. A lot of meetings were supposed to happen, and I booked a flight. At 7 o'clock from Ljubljana to Prague, you know, it drives me there, flies me over, I do the meeting, I come back home. Easy, right? Not much to expect. So I come to the airport, I'm already standing in the line for the security check when somebody comes along and says, hey, you know what? Some of the flights were canceled, check it out. So I check out, of course mine was canceled. But I go, okay, let's go to the information desk, they will manage, because it's really important for me to go to Prague, to be in Prague at 10. I come to the information desk, there is a line of, well, 100 people, the whole plane was there, right? Everyone was looking for a solution to their problem. One lady at the information desk. So I stand there, I'm like, okay, we have about 30 minutes so she can manage it all. And then we are just standing, nothing is moving, nothing is happening. You know, time flies by, and I'm like, okay, we really need to figure it out how we will solve this issue, because I need to be in Prague by 10. So I started asking about, the people that were walking around. Nothing really happened. And then after a while, I figured it out. I'm not gonna manage to be in Prague because all of the flights, all of the rebooks are already gone. So finally I come to the lady and I'm like, okay, so I have this problem. I booked your flight. I trusted you that you will, take me to Prague because I have a really important meeting. So what can you do to bring me to Prague by 10? And she said, well, that's impossible. All the flights are gone. We canceled your one. And I said, yes, you didn't notify me at any point of time, only when I was already at the airport. I was standing for 45 minutes in line where only one person was, dealing with all of that. The third thing is I called your call center for about 10 times. Nobody answered. So how am I supposed to solve my problem if you, as the airline, are not going to solve mine? And she said to me, you know what? Maybe I look like a witch, but I cannot do magic. So we were both standing there. I, with my feelings, I was angry, I was pissed, I was nervous, I was anxious, because that was really an important day for me. And her dealing the best she could, but yeah, she cannot do magic. However, emotions create memories. So when I came back from the airport and I went into the office, and the first thing I said to the lady that is booking our flights, never, ever again book that flight for me. As a customer, they didn't really do what I expected them to do, and they failed. And I could not even give the feedback because they cannot do magic. I was not asking them to do magic. I was asking them to fly the plane and take me to Prague by 10 o'clock. They are basic delivery. Do you remember this guy from the beginning? Yeah, it has nothing to do with this presentation, but nice memories and nice emotions create nice memories, so that's why I put it in, and then I told you the story, but then I'm putting him again so you will have a nice memory of the whole thing. So I come from SAP. Before I was actually working for Publicis, so I come from the marketing world. And I'm not going to talk about technology much today. Did you expect me to talk about technology? Anyone? Yes? Okay, we like to surprise our audience here and there, so good for me, but not on your expectations. So let's just agree. Technology in the past 10 years, or even a little bit more, has changed everything. The way how you do your job, I remember I was at Publicis in 2009, the way how we were creating campaigns compared to what they are doing now, it's like something totally different. There were no digital agencies back then. So the way how you do your job, the way how we run our daily lives, the way how we pretty much do everything has something to do with the technology. Can we agree on that? Yeah? Okay. Now, everyone on the smartphone. Yeah, quite some of them. Good. So I have my devices here as well. There is no way we can probably imagine the world or our daily life without one of the smart devices, right? But it's not just the smartphone, it's the smart devices. And the presenters before me have shown you the Alexas and everything. It's not just the smart devices anymore. It's also smart homes. It's also smart cities. They told you that it's in the future. It's not in the future. It's here and now. The pilot projects are running in quite a lot of cases, and we have immense results out of that. But
Play jazz.
Playing jazz.
Smoothie.
Making smoothie.
Calendar.
No meetings today. Remember, dentist at 9:30.
Fire off.
Fire off.
Open door.
Door open.
And we're gonna do one more.
Oh yeah. Open door.
Wrong voice command.
Open door.
Wrong voice command.
Open. Open door.
Repeat that.
Open door.
I didn't understand that.
Hey, open door.
Play on the floor.
Get on the floor. Open the door.
Wrong group voice is error.
Hey, meneer. Goedemiddag. Open door. Open door. Open door. Higher.
Higher volume.
Higher.
Higher.
Yes, everything is becoming smart, but also the technology is still in the baby steps. And it's really amazing for us. We are driving the buzzwords, as previous presenter said, we are driving the artificial intelligence. It's put into every product that we have almost. We are learning together with them. The machines are learning together with us. But like I said, baby steps. There are also cases where a very, let's say, not so smart technology helps big time for an immense experience on the customer side. And I would like to explain to you one case, again, already running. It's called the beverage analytics. Who likes a cold beer at the right time, at the right moment, in the place where you like? So what this startup, actually it was a startup, did, not so fancy technology, right? It's a sensor, but it's connected to the platform. This sensor collects all the data. The sensor is put between the barrel and the bar. Volume, location of the beer, quality of the beer, the temperature of the beer, how many people are in the bar at some concrete moment, how much time is spent to serve the beer, in what bars do we have all these beers, and at what moment they are drinking it. So we have all of the geolocation data, all of the operational data right there. And then it's easy to do the promotion stuff, right? So you can actually go and target very specific bar for a very specific beverage. I'm going to talk, it's not just for the beers. Very specific beers, and they know in the bar at what time they will have no more beer, how many people are coming, because some of the predictive analytics that is put into this can also tell, hey, there is going to be a game nearby, so pretty sure you will need way more beer than you do on a normal Friday. And if you see that there are some bars that are not really very popular, then you can send the promotions as well, and the person or the customer gets that promotion. All of that technology behind the scenes for one reason, and one reason only, and the reason is the happy customer. Because it's all about how you make people feel. They can be very angry, it will stay with them, they will remember it. They can be very happy, you want those more than the ones before, but they will remember it as well. It all comes back to the memories. And it all how you make people feel. What we figured out is that there is a huge experience gap between what people expect, a customer, an employee, a partner, supplier, a delivery guy, whoever, to what they actually get. Coming back to my story from the beginning, from the airport, what I expected was to get to Prague. What I got was, well, pretty much nothing, not even the magic, but okay. And the experience gap is actually pretty big. So how many of you are in charge for the company or the product or your brand, and you would say that you deliver a high or great experience to your customers? Anyone? No one? Okay. So our research shows that most of the people actually think they provide a great experience for their customers. Then we have the other side, where 8% of the customers agree with that. there is a huge experience gap in between. The gap is so big, it's almost up to $2 trillion worth of business. So here is where SAP now said, hey, let's step into that. That's the future of the technology helping the humans. How will we do that, or how did we start with that? For 45 years, SAP has been great in the operational data. We have, you know us from financials, you know us from logistics, from supply chain, from everything. We have tapped that together with the apps for marketing, for HR, and we are building an intelligent enterprise. Because we know the next oil is data, but not any kind of data, because also your car doesn't run on any kind of oil, right? So for the future economy, we see another thing, and that's the experience data. That's the data coming from your customers. How do they feel? What do they think? Where do they publish that? And when you combine those two things, we are pretty sure you can win the experience economy. And when we say the experience economy, we are really thinking of the next era where the customers or your employees or your stakeholders have a very great say into what you are doing. So, if you remember, let's say 3 things out of this presentation. Experience is everything, right? So how I experience things and what I feel about those things, this is pretty much everything there is out there. If you combine those with the intelligent enterprise, we have heard the buzzwords of digital transformation. We started with that topic, I think about 6 years ago when we introduced the real-time platforms. And it's really great to see that now also the ed industry is changing and other industries are finding the new business models. So it all comes down to it. So intelligent enterprise, your company needs to know how it operates. And then we have the secret, I would say, the secret formula for the success. And there is a platform, right? Somewhere around. So I'm sending these XOs to you because combination of those is where you will have a personalization on massive scale. And that is what everyone right now is looking for, right? Every brand, everyone is looking for the XOs. Personalization on massive scale. And if you combine those two data, and if that is the way how you start thinking and how you start researching, how you start developing, we kind of guarantee that with this formula, you will bring your promise to your customers. And if you bring your promise to the customers, and if you repeat that time and time again, they will start to trust you. And trust is the ultimate human currency for the experience economy. So do not lose that, or even try to tweak those things. So we have a communication platform here, right? I'm sending the XOs to you. So let's see who sends the XO to me back. But if you don't want to do that, so type into your smartphone the XO, send it to the person you really like, and I'm pretty sure it will make him or her feel really good. So SAP decided that we will have a mission. Our mission is to help our customers run better. And I think that quite a few customers we have here in the audience. So we want to deliver upon our promise and help you run better. And that means that we want you to make sure your customers feel good and feel positive about your brand, about your products, about everything, services, about everything you are delivering. And more than that, we want you to keep the promise and we want your customers to trust you. And we have also a big vision where we say that we want to help run people's lives better, right? It's not about only the business, but it's about running people's lives better. And I'm really happy that technology can help, but please remember, it's all about people. We are coming back where we see all the technology that there is. We are developing that thing on a very massive scale, very rapidly. It's exponential growth right now, how we are developing us, together with some of our partners that I saw in the previous presentations. So we are partnering with Google, with Apple, with all of the big tech companies, with the mission to help improve people's lives.
You might wonder how blind people deal with everyday challenges. Well, normally the answer is simple. We're not that different from you. We play music. We go to school. We go to work. You get the picture. But sometimes the simplest things can be difficult, and we need a pair of eyes.
Connect to.
That's where you come in.
Establishing video connection.
Through your smartphone, Be My Eyes connects the blind with sighted people through a live video connection. Simply choose if you need help or want to help by the click of a button.
That's a nice picture of you and your family, Caroline. Is it for a present? Yes, it's a photo from our parents.
You can help just by installing the Be My Eyes app,
Gripped image.
and we'll notify you when someone needs your help. And if you're in the middle of something, don't worry. Someone else will step in.
That dog is way too old.
So, would you care to be my eyes?
Thank you.
Okay, Tina, we have a question for you.
Okay.
You said experience is everything. So the question is, how do you define experience?
It's everything.
And that's it.
That's it.
Okay, and it was a yes. Okay, once again, one big round of applause for
And
Miss
thank
Tina
you for
Vidergar.
the exos.